Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today we're doing a listening exercise and the topic is vocabulary from recent news stories. So, this is an English listening exercise and you will hear several sentences from the news. I want you to write the missing words for each sentence. And there are 15 missing words in total. Each correct word is worth 1 point. And I will give you the correct answers at the end of the test. So let me give you an example. So here is an example sentence. Each missing word is represented by a line. Okay, so here you can see one line. So that means that here there is one missing word. And I will read each sentence twice. Okay? So, President Biden ignored a question about the dangers faced by Americans in Kabul. President Biden ignored a question about the dangers faced by Americans in Kabul. Okay, and I'll just wait a few seconds. And so the answer there is ignored. Okay, so President Biden ignored a question. Okay, so that means he didn't answer it. He pretended like he didn't hear the question. Okay, so let's start. Free taxi rides are being offered to people struggling to get to their COVID-19 vaccination in Hereford. Free taxi rides are being offered to people struggling to get to their COVID-19 vaccination in Hereford. Okay. A dolphin that has been approaching swimmers in Cornwall should be treated with care, experts have said. A dolphin that has been approaching swimmers in Cornwall should be treated with care, experts have said. A man who abducted a child has been jailed for 47 months. A man who abducted a child has been jailed for 47 months. A man has died after a small fishing boat capsized in Aberdeenshire. A man has died after a small fishing boat capsized in Aberdeenshire. Okay, so that's page 1. Let's now move on to page 2. Mrs. Somerville says that she has lost her sense of smell. Mrs. Somerville says that she has lost her sense of smell. Mr. and Mrs. McLaren conned dozens of people in financial difficulty between 2008 and 2012. Mr. and Mrs. McLaren conned dozens of people in financial difficulty between 2008 and 2012. Arsenal have lost their first 2 league games without scoring a goal. Arsenal have lost their first 2 league games without scoring a goal. Landlords say that demand for rented homes is at its highest since 2016. Landlords say that demand for rented homes is at its highest since 2016. Okay, so that was the last question. Okay, I'll just give you a few more seconds. Okay, so that's the end. So stop writing, and I will now move on to give you the answers. Okay, so here is page 1 again. So let's look at this one. Free taxi rides are being offered to people struggling to get to their COVID-19 vaccination in Hereford. Okay, free taxi rides. So rides in this context means journeys. Okay, free taxi journeys are being offered to people struggling. Okay, so this is a present participle. So to struggle means if you struggle to do something, it means that something is difficult to do. So you're trying to do something that is difficult to do. Okay, so people, it's difficult to get to the vaccination. So they are having problems getting to the vaccination. Therefore, they are being offered free taxi journeys. Okay, free taxi rides. Okay, the next one. A dolphin that has been approaching swimmers in Cornwall should be treated with care. Treated with care. Okay, so this means that people should be careful. Okay, people should treat it gently. Okay, with care and attention. Okay. The next one. This was a difficult word. A man who abducted a child has been jailed for 47 months. So abducted. So this is the past simple. If someone abducts a child, it's similar to kidnapping. Okay, so someone takes the child by force. Okay, so someone takes the child, but the child doesn't want to go. Okay, you're taking a child without permission. Okay, it's not your child. You pick up a child and you run off with the child. Okay, so it's very similar to kidnapping. Okay, but it's often used only for children. Okay, so you take a child without permission. Very serious crime. And has been jailed. If someone is jailed for 47 months, it means that they are sent to prison for 47 months. Jail, J-A-I-L, jail is a noun. This is has been jailed. This is a verb, but the noun is jail, J-A-I-L, and it's another word for prison. So if you are jailed, it means you are sent to prison. Okay, so jailed. So sent to jail for 47 months. A man has died after a small fishing boat capsized in Aberdeenshire. So capsize. So this again, this after a small, this is the past tense. Okay, so to capsize, if a boat capsizes, this is what happens. Okay, so it tips over on its side, and sometimes when it's completely capsized, it is upside down. Okay, it's completely turned over on itself. Okay, so this ship here has capsized. Okay. Mrs. Somerville says that she has lost her sense of smell. Her sense of smell. So this is a biology thing. Sense of smell is this, when the ability to smell something, the human ability to smell something. So humans, we have, and animals as well, I think, have 5 senses. Okay, so we have the sense of smell, then we have hearing. Okay, smell, hearing, sight, taste, and touch. I think that's all of them. So yes, we have smell, hearing, sight, taste, and touch. So those are the 5 senses. But Mrs. Somerville lost the sense of smell, which is the nose. Okay, the ability to smell with the nose. Okay, and this was because she caught COVID-19. Because losing the sense of smell is one of the symptoms of COVID-19. Okay, the next one. Mr. and Mrs. McLaren conned dozens of people in financial difficulty between 2008 and 2012. Okay, so con, this is the past simple of the verb con. C-O-N is the base form, C-O-N. To con someone, if you con someone, it means that you trick someone or you cheat someone out of money. It's fraud. If you con someone, you are committing fraud. So if you con someone out of money, then you are lying to them and you steal their money. Okay, so yes, it's like fraud. Okay. And this next one is obviously a sports story. Arsenal is an English football team based in London. And they haven't had a good season. Arsenal have lost their first 2 league games without scoring a goal. So scoring a goal here is someone here has just scored a goal. So when you score a goal, then you kick the ball and it goes into the back of the net, back of the goal. Okay. So without scoring a goal, it means that Arsenal have not scored any goals. They have scored 0 goals in 2 games. Okay. Notice here, this is have lost, so this is the present perfect. But notice that the auxiliary verb have, we are using the 3rd person plural. Okay, plural. So although this is singular, this is a singular word for a team, the team Arsenal. We often use, in British English, we often use the 3rd person plural because when we think of a team, we're thinking of all of the members of the team. Okay, so we don't usually say Arsenal has lost. Okay, if it was singular, we would say Arsenal has lost, but we don't really say that in British English. Okay. And this one. Landlords say that demand for rented homes is at its highest since 2016. So this is a story about property and renting homes. So first of all, when you rent, if you rent an apartment or if you rent a house, it means the house does not belong to you. Okay, it's not your house. You pay someone every month. You pay the person who owns the house every month, and that is called your rent. So you rent your home because you don't own it. And the owner of the house, the person to whom you pay your rent, is the landlord. Okay, landlord. So a landlord is the person who owns the house, and the landlord rents the house to a tenant. Tenant, T-E-N-A-N-T. Okay, so the tenant pays the landlord. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. Tell me how many correct answers you got. And if you're preparing for the IELTS exam, click here for information about our course. Thanks for watching.